going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and thank you for tuning in. Today we're working back on the Nova, and in the last video you saw us kind of find some unfortunate damage, or not damage, some more unfortunate rust in the floor pan of the car. And so that Friday I went ahead and placed my order with AMD to get the entire floor pan for this car, and it's crazy because it's already here. So my original game plan was going to be to have the whole front end of this car disassembled and get the whole floor pan removed, and they were just so quick about it. I haven't gotten to this at all. So today's game plan is going to be to get everything off of the front of this car, the fenders, the hood, get everything basically down to that subframe, so that way tomorrow when I can actually get some help, I'll go ahead and remove that subframe, get this body of the car onto some jack stands, and then we'll go ahead and start cutting everything out of here. The nice thing about this floor pan is that it already has all of the braces and everything attached to it, so I can literally cut everything out of this, which will be super nice and convenient, because then once that's all out, this new one can go in and this build will get smooth rolling really fast. So with that being said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start working on the front of this car. So we went ahead and got the hood off now, and this is something we haven't seen in a long time. It's pretty dirty, and all of the bushings look to be pretty shot, so I'm excited to get the subframe out of here, because I think what we'll do is we'll strip it down, get it all nice and painted, and then get a whole rebuild suspension kit on there before we go and put this back in the car. But that'll be later on. But moving right along with this, the hood wasn't too bad, just 4 bolts came right off. So now we're gonna go ahead and either take off the grill here or start with the fenders. So we'll see what might be easier first. Alrighty guys, there you go. We got one fender officially off, and we're moving in the right track. This was definitely kind of a pain in the butt in this upper portion underneath the headlight where it attaches to the bumper. Just them 3 bolts didn't want to break free, and this bracket that goes kind of with that thing just wanted to bend, so I'll probably have to get a new one of those. But overall, we're moving in the right direction. We're getting a lot of these panels off, which is the goal for today, is to get all these panels off. That way tomorrow I can come back in here and kind of clean up, maybe getting off like the brake booster and disconnecting the steering shaft and stuff like that, to get this thing pretty much stripped down so that we can get that subframe out. And then once that's out, it's going to be smooth rolling on getting that floor out and getting the new one in there. And then this build is really going to come together, guys. So with all of that being said, I'm going to hop over there, start working on getting that other fender off, and move on to this bumper and just keep making progress, guys. just like that, guys, the whole front end of this car is completely disassembled. We made some great progress yesterday getting everything taken apart. All of the both fenders, both wheel wells, the hood, and the grill and all the lights and stuff are all off this car. So now there's not much left that has to come off this car theoretically. We really just have to detach the steering shaft and kind of clean up some of these wires here so that we don't get caught on anything. But basically, the front bumper I was going to take off, but when I undid the bolts, it didn't really want to come off, and the rear end of this car is on jack stand, so I didn't want to pull on it too much. So I'm not really going to worry about it. I think basically once the subframe is disconnected, this can all come out together, and it'll just make everything a lot easier, and then I don't have to worry about potentially yanking this car off of those jack stands and causing a bigger issue. So we're gonna play it safe with that. But overall, guys, if you liked today's video, please give me that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're getting so close to 1,000 subscribers, and I would love to hit that before the summer's up. But if you liked this build series so far, please consider subscribing. That's basically gonna be it for today's video, guys. In the next one, you're gonna see us dive into disconnecting that steering shaft and cleaning up these wires, and might even as well remove out the subframe. Alex is able to come over on Sunday, so basically these next couple days I'm going to be really focusing on trying to get this finished up, get the floor pan cut out. That way when Alex is here, we can literally start putting this car back together this week, which would be huge. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But for now, guys, I'll see you in the next one.